Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Monday, July 28th. Got a full slate of MLB and two WNBA games. As far as for WNBA, there's only two first half props that I like. Most likely I will pair it up with some gobbies. First half fantasy score, Ezzie McBeggar going right back to her. She cashed for me. Last time we took her at 15. Better matchup this time against Connecticut. She should easily clear this mark at 15.5. And the next first half is going to be... That's going to be Nuñeka, unless they bumped her. Nope, they actually took off the prop. So McBeggar is the primary here. They unfortunately took off the other prop. Let's see if they have her PRA. Tina Charles is in play, so they did take her fantasy score off. Actually, it's still there, 15.5. So I will be taking Tina Charles first half fantasy. These two are my strongest props for WNBA. As far as full game props, Jonquel Jones is my main one. PRA and fantasy score are the top options. Favorable matchup going against the Dallas Wings here. I expect the Liberty to win money line. But for Jonquel Jones, 34.5. Very doable for her against the Dallas Wings. Next up is Paige. For sure, several options. Points and assist. I think the points will be best here, given the matchup, tough matchup against the Liberty. And most likely I will be going with one of her strongest gobbies at 15.5. And that rounds up my top picks for WNBA. Tina Charles and McBeggar are the top two that I like for today, followed by Jonquel Jones, Paige. Skyler could be in play, but I do like her gobby assist better. She had 5 against Connecticut. I'm just worried about if it becomes a blowout. Sabrina's been cashing her rebounds and assists. We've been taking her since last Friday. But this line's all the way to 11.5. Last time we took her at 9.5. But as you can see, she's been on a hot streak. This is probably the best time to fade her. And that rounds up the picks I like for Taylani. We got lucky. We got her at 9.5. She ended up getting 10. She did cash for us. This is a probably better matchup for her to go over 10. So if you can take her gobby points, will probably be best just to give her, just in case she does regress, which I do not think so. She averages about 10 to 12 points a game and the season. Let's see what kind of guy. She has a 9.5, 7.5. 7.5 would probably be the safe bet. And those are the top picks for WNBA. So you can mix and match. Head on over MLB. Check your promotions tab. There is a 40% payout boost. So make sure you guys take advantage of that and opt in. Got a lot of good matchups today. A lot of good pitchers going today. A lot of strikeout artists. First one I'm going to be going with Chase Burns. Definitely get over 6 against the Dodgers. Yamamoto, another one. Jacob Nisorski, he cashed his regular prop even though he only pitched 3 innings. They are watching his pitch count. So at 5.5, I mean, he cashed it in 3 innings. Tougher matchup here going against the Cubs. I will be taking the 4.5 here. Matthew Boyd, if you want to take the lower paying out gobby at 3.5. Got slightly bumped. That was at 4.5. It's all the way up to 5. So he needs 6 against a tough team in the Brewers. Rich Hill making a second start, taking the under here. He only had 1 strikeout in 5 innings against the Cubs. I think he gets 2 or 3 against the Braves, but I don't think he goes more than 5 innings once again. Christopher Sanchez, strikeouts and fantasy are my top targets for him. Jacob deGrom only got 5 strikeouts against the Angels. We're looking at 8 to beat us here, so this might be another under here, but it's hard to bet against Jacob deGrom, so I'm just going to fade that. I just wanted to mention that he only had 5 strikeouts against the Angels last time out. And as you can see, they just literally took out Rich Hill's pitcher strikeout. So they're probably going to bump it down to 3. So JP Sears is definitely on my payout boost. I see him getting 5 here against the Mariners. Been pitching well of late. So I'll be taking the over on his pitcher strikeouts. Rich Hill, if once that gets posted back up, as you can see, it just made it into a gobby. They took off his regular line. Well, if you're on my core, you guys got that value in at 3.5 under. Unless they put the line up, just stay away from Rich Hill. But those are my top picks for MLB. A lot of good value today. Could be a couple pushes maybe, but I think these guys go over. This should be a pitcher's duel against the Reds and the Dodgers. You can also look into the pitcher strikeout combo, which is at an even 12. So that's another option too. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. See you guys in the next one.